The value of your Tesla, well, it could be worth a hell of a lot more than what you paid for it originally. Now, I know this sort of weird scenario is not just happening to Tesla, but the resale value of Tesla's cars is significantly higher when you compare the resale value of other electric cars and of other internal combustion engine vehicle cars. And this phenomenon is not just happening in the US, it's happening in the US, Canada, China, Australia, Europe. The market has gone absolutely crazy. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm the Electric Viking. Great to see you. Hope you've had an amazing day. By the way, just so you all know, I've just had a staph infection. That's been the reason for my voice and the reduction in the number of videos we've done recently. What actually happened was when I had my accident, I've got a video online. If you haven't already seen that video, I'll put a link in the description below. I went to hospital. Well, unbeknownst to me at that time, I actually caught staph. And I was wondering why my wounds were taking so long to heal. Probably many of you have been wondering as well. Now, for example, here, I've had all these flare-ups on my arm, had infections on my elbows that have come from nothing, and this huge boil come up on my leg, and I just didn't know what was going on. Anyway, turns out what actually happened was I caught a staph infection from the hospital when I first went there, when they checked to see if my heart was okay and to do an x-ray on my chest and check my ribs and everything else. Anyway, I'm on antibiotics now, a couple of different drugs. Hopefully they fix it, and hopefully I'll be back to normal soon. So thank you to all of you who have emailed me to ask how I was after the accident. I really appreciate your support. I've been saying for a long time now in forums, years in fact, well before I started this channel, that Tesla's vehicles have significantly better resale value than, in particular, their luxury competitors like BMW vehicles, Mercedes, Audi, etc. So this didn't just start within the last 12 months. This has been going on for years now. However, within the last few months, this has started to really go crazy, and it's been amplified lately. And now people are making a lot of money selling Tesla vehicles that they've owned for years. Not only are older models selling for higher prices than current brand new models, and that even includes Tesla raising its prices since they sold those other cars 1 or 2 years ago. But according to The Electric, some people could make $6,000 to $10,000 selling a car they've owned for 2 or more years. That is utterly insane. I can't believe this is happening. The funny thing is, I was thinking about this driving here to the office today, and I was thinking, I've always told people a car is not a good investment. Not unless you're using it for a business, right? It's just not a good investment. Bizarrely, I seem to now be wrong on that. Who would have thought that would happen, right? It's never happened in my lifetime. Now, this is part in due to Tesla's rising popularity. Also, the rising popularity of electric vehicles in general. Plus, of course, the massive wait times on EVs now. For example, here in Australia, you now have to wait 12 months for a Model 3. Previously, there didn't used to be any wait at all. Same thing is happening in China. Massive wait lists. US, massive wait lists getting longer and longer and longer by the day. Tesla increases prices. Wait lists get longer. Go figure. Now, if you look at resale prices, for an example, one of many similar examples includes a 2020 Tesla Model Y that has more than 30,000 miles on it. I mean, this is a 2-year-old vehicle selling on Tesla's pre-owned site for more than the exact same configuration when new. Now, even though it's selling for only $1,000 more than the current model, the reality is that the owner would have originally paid $10,000 or less for that vehicle back when they bought it 2 years ago. Plus, they've gotten to drive the car for 2 years. Now, The Electric points out a 2021 Tesla Model Y that has 15,000 miles on it and is listed for more than $80,000. The same thing is going on with Tesla Model 3s. Now, The Electric has made some sensational claims, adding that Tesla is adding full self-driving capacity to some of their vehicles to try and increase prices. No idea if that's true. Pure speculation. The electric love to do that. They love to stir people up and get them kind of angry and, yeah, just avoid the comments and maybe avoid some of their articles as well. They're a bit sensational. But the point here is that we've never seen a period in history like this. The demand for electric cars has never been greater. And I think even more important than resale values in the US is the fact that, as I've reported numerous times, electric cars in China are now worth more secondhand, in particular Teslas, than new ones. And Tesla's having to stop people from buying multiple Teslas in China to stop the kind of ridiculous shenanigans going on with people buying 10 or 20 Teslas and then reselling them secondhand on the Chinese auto market for more money. Why is this so crazy? Well, because the Chinese, they don't like things that are secondhand. I know no one really does. I don't really mind them. But the reality is, in China, think about it. Millions of people have bought homes that they use as investment properties. They don't have anyone in them. No one ever rents them. No one ever lives in them because that would make them secondhand. And they're losing tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars in order to keep that property as being brand new. That is the way they are. And yet, secondhand vehicles are worth more money. Who would have thought that would ever happen in China? Crazy times we live in. It's a fascinating thing to be a part of. And what's more fascinating is to see the incredible rise in popularity of electric cars in China. I mean, for example, Shanghai, 50% of all cars sold in a city with 30 million people through the first 3 months of this year were electric. 50% of the market. A market of 30 million people. That is incredible. It's great news. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.